Now we're gonna move into our confession story time. Are you ready for that? Now are we sure we're ready? Can we know how this
As
section
long as
gets
it's not as
spicy?
long as this one.
In our long one. What's who out of here? That one there, I don't think I have the most capacity in terms of strength to do it again.
Are you going to pay me to read this one for you? I stand by my price.
No man, me excited about that one here. The ladies, I'm gonna talk. Men from hell.
Oh, I have nothing to do with this. Goodbye.
Okay, men from hell, men from hell. Let's go. First one, we'll go by story. So after each story, we can talk about it. All right. Initially, I thought so. Paula, 37. Oh, continue. Oh no, hate the order. Can I fix it? Should I stop sharing my screen just to go and fix it? OCD in me is saying to do that. Hmm. Oh, okay, let me just push through. Oh my god, this is painful. So he said he likes me, he likes my body, liked that I was a bigger and comfortable in my skin. We dated for 2 years, then got engaged. So wedding is in the air. All the while he was my rock paper scissors, my comfort, my biggest supporter. One day his sister said he had something to tell me, as she felt guilty. She said her brother wasn't as woke as he claimed. He only started dating me because his friends dared him to ask the big friend out. So the big girl out. Okay, cool. The big girl out. And that he was actually embarrassed about my size and had no plans to actually marry me. Wow. Initially, I thought she was lying. When I confronted him, he admitted that he was too scared, embarrassed to say anything to me. And I was a nice girl who deserved it better. But his preference was thinner women. That truly broke my heart because it wasn't like I went out looking for this man. He did all the chasing and everything, dated me for 2 years, all those stuff, gained my trust, then hurt me in the worst possible way. And let's just, the story done, so we can talk. Open our mics, let's talk. Let's just bear in mind, he dated her for 2 years. He proposed to her. I don't know if I'm gonna carry it all the way to marriage still. But let's talk
I
about
think
it.
he should be killed. I
I
think he
have
should be
controversy.
killed.
I
We'll not
agree.
cover the
Let,
controversy.
let me let the controversy out.
Shop, I said you weren't gonna say anything. Go ahead.
Because this is something that's been going on for decades. We're gonna
What
have
do
a
you mean
group
for
of
decades?
well, I know, man.
Then they
We're
do
gonna
what
have
they
that
do for
group of friends. They're sitting at a bar and they're like, "Hey, there's this big girl in accounting. I don't see her have no man. Yo, Dean, 5 grand. So far, you can carry it. Man say, yo, I take that action there. Dean, now you look to that man. Yo, put 10 grand on Dean. Yes, Dean, I take it for you. Dean is like, but look at a nice 50 grand. I could work with that. Buy a ring for 10 grand out of it. Yeah, secure the bag. No, Dean goes do that. Dean, there was like 2 years to get how far money turnover a couple times. Well, but like I said, this is something that's been going on for decades because may have been a part of this type of thing in a past life.
In a
I was never
past,
the one to go out and initiate this type of relationship, but I have dared a few people to do it. Some of them are
well,
married
Why?
today.
A man
Why?
thing.
this
It's
goes
a
back
man
to
thing.
Why would
men
you
not
do that?
protecting women. Why would you hear somebody to do that knowing that you are going to be hurting somebody's feelings?
I
Him
said some
don't
of them
like
are
the woman.
married
He
now,
will
as
too.
in the relationship actually worked.
Well, good for that person. But in this for
In
Paula
this
at
case, it
37,
didn't work.
it
And
never
him never
worked.
did I go actually marry her. Did I go walk out? Look what the sister said. Him never
Exactly.
did I go through the marriage. But me
But
I say,
No,
I
if
the
he
never
only
actually
thing
did
fancy
it
that
for
her.
is wrong with this, he
2 years,
should have actually
he
had that
played
marriage. He should have got
pretend.
mad, full blown mad. He should have gone
Exactly.
mad.
Played pretend for 2 years. He first, well, listen, hear me out now. If them even dare him to go out with a girl, fine. Go out with her. Can mean go out with her one date. Fine. If you can even go through the dare, why you gonna continue it? Stop it yourself.
Exactly.
Why would you continue
But
it?
and
two
he
years of
pretended
dating.
so well because he was her supporter and her rock. That means that him could have win more any.
Manipulate.
This man took the whole keep your friends close, your enemies close, or something
Close.
literal because my gosh.
Outside
Can
of
you
the
imagine the
year.
amount of trust issues this lady is going to have now if she even go back to
Exactly.
dating ever?
Exactly. And
Outside.
to add to that, sorry, didn't mean to cut. To add to that, there are times when relationships end, especially when children are involved, and a lot of people, mostly men, will say the woman should have seen the red flags and woman should have did know better.
But
And
that's
and
the
the,
thing. They
and
pretend
look
so
at this
well.
situation, right? Look at the situation where she didn't have any idea that this was fun and games to him for a whole of 2 years. Suppose she did get pregnant.
I was thinking that as well, the pregnancy. I was thinking that. I was
But
definitely thinking that. But
it's just
you know what as well? That whole when person will say, oh, well, should I didn't know better, should I know what the person say? But that's the thing. This goes both ways for men and women. Some people Even though them not a career, them are the best actor you meet in your life. Even though they have no celebrity them name, you can't tell the difference sometimes with them acting. You will think this person is so genuine and in your corner, and them a slaughter you and a sharpen the knife to cut your neck. Honestly. So sometimes when you say, oh well, they should have didn't want to see the flag, sometimes they can't see the flag. Them know how them steal, them know how to hide it. And if they're good at manipulation, you might not always see it. And if you start to suspect something, they just manipulate you or gaslight you into thinking it's all in your head.
But apart from the dear thing, it's a common thing that men do. Them look you and don't like you, and it
Why that
baffles
just
me.
weird? Why?
Because exactly,
Why make a order octopus even a name octopus?
and you don't
Why?
want it, or
That just
them
weird.
then we get you
Why?
as the way you are. They don't like you the way they, and then try to change you into what they want you to be. When
I
somebody
change
done get
every
out
day.
there
Every day I'm
to
beard
what
and
them
change my
want,
clothes. I need to change more than that.
them know what them want different change that stress you out. Okay, and most them can't debate it. Them will say, okay, no say thick as me like, but them get a slim girl and want get her fat. Oh, you know say it's a slim girl me like, them get a big girl and try get her slim, sir. Something did the way you already where you want that's already there and made ready. Why go out your way? Man, never the challenge them love or them just bored or what could have caused it. Them weird.
Or let's take a look. However, next confession. Let's go. Let's go. Samantha 36. The man I was in love with in a relationship introduced me to family, celebrated events with me, and planned to marry. Had a whole wife and family that I didn't know about. Her doesn't even begin to describe it. Worse, he denied it after I showed him proof, the gaslighting. And a mutual friend had sent me and tried to gaslight me. He so believed in his lie that I think he truly believed deep down that he was single. Ugh,
This is so funny. I spoke
what's
about
funny
this.
about it?
I spoke about this already. I did.
What's funny about it?
No, I'm just saying it's just weird that you're bringing this up because we spoke about this already. I
So let's
said,
hear the take. Let's hear the take. We have two more. Let's hear the take.
I hope your wife left him. I hope the wife
listen,
found out and left him.
This just reminds me of that controversial confession we had some weeks ago, but this semester, where the lady said that, oh my God, it was so dark. Guys, it was so dark. The lady said that she and her husband had, separate from their marriage, they had some kind of snake tie. So if the husband cheats, any woman him cheat with gets sick and die. Hold on. And then also, if the conceive that if you consider conceive a child with an outside woman, and the child will die and become sacrificed for their marriage to flourish. So dark. And this is the man who is actively cheating. I think he's killed 8 people. Not killed like by his own hands, but by the whole, you know.
And
He doesn't tell these women when he cheats. Doesn't tell them he's married. Doesn't tell them that him have this special kind of tie. Nothing. Nothing.
and
We
this
paid.
very common in a like African tradition.
Yeah, it was.
Very
So, man,
common,
I'm ashamed to
especially
call myself a man.
why?
You're ashamed to call yourself a man. Don't take it down. Don't take it the
Why?
wrong way. No, it does not. Hold on. It does not mean that all men are like this, and it does not mean
Exactly.
that women are. Well, I know. And it does not
No,
mean
well,
that women
he's
are
knowing.
innocent. It's just
Eh?
that for tonight, you know what? Not compete. It just means that for tonight the findings of phone for our confession was um men from hell. We have confessions sometimes from females doing horrendous things, but just for tonight, it's from men from hell. Okay, so no. Sometimes I see women do certain things and I'm like, why? I'm ashamed. Like when they intentionally give the child to the wrong baby father, knowing that they're doing that, or if they don't get their way and they call for rape, so false rape allegations, those are very infuriating as a woman. You're another woman. Do. I'm sure the other ladies here would agree with me. So sometimes, the females, other females, the things were just like, why are we in the same category? The next confession, ready?
yes.
So, Sabrina, 38. He was moving abroad for a job and I didn't believe in long distance relationships. So I suggested we break it off. He said no. He would pay for me to visit occasionally and also try to get me a work permit so I could join him soon. After about 4 months after he left, it was time for my first visit and all went well. When I landed in Jamaica, though, I saw text message from him telling me that we weren't going to work out and he had met someone else. Funky dolls.
Men. That's it.
Yo, it's plane ticket expensive, you know. Traveling abroad is nothing cheap. Wow.
I couldn't do it. I can't do it. Not
I
much
don't
confidence.
understand why somebody would go through such great, like the woman tell us, say, make we just break it up. When you could have leave on amicable terms, never did have to damage the woman. And then you waste money. You could have get the money since you never have no use for it. You could have paid one with tuition with the money since you never have no use for it. Why would
Tuition.
you go
You're right.
through
Could put
such
it to good
great
use.
lengths?
Education.
Why you go through
Tuition.
such great lengths just to go to the woman say, listen, we meet what? Him did want the woman. It's not even like they're in the same country and just like different states or parishes where she had space holder until him find who him a look for. The woman in our whole entire different country and you wasted the woman's time and your
But that's the
money.
thing. It comes back to sometimes to me. Sometimes they come back to the objectification, and I'll explain. When some men look at women as like this object to claim, this conquest to champion to win. This person who is like off the market, or she's not actively looking, and or she doesn't really have a lot of persons who can say, oh, you want me to do or link her. They feel this challenge. They feel this challenge to conquer her or whatever. And then sometimes they're not doing it because they genuinely care about her and they want to be with her. They just want a challenge. They want a challenge done, chase done, and get to the one, achieve it. That's it.
I'd give him a challenge he'll never forget.
And that's when they start seeking their next challenge and so on and so on. All right. That's the end of our confession story time. Thank you guys for participating.